Hello, Discovery friends. Today we're going to talk about task 2. The first part is that you have to make a list of 20 things that bother or bug you. There are a couple of resources that are in here. You can look to see what kind of world issues we have that might help you get some ideas for things that might be problems that bug us. There's also a great site called Facing the Future that talks about global issues. But pretty much what you're going to do is you are going to create a document, and it's always a good idea to label it. You can put all your task 2 in one document if you want, or there's some templates later, so you may find that only 2A is going to go here. So this is the things that bug me. Let's talk about what's a good thing to put on this list. Okay, so we're listing 20 things. And one idea to help you is to consider different aspects of your life. So maybe you're facing a blank page you don't know what to think about. So think about maybe what bugs you about chores and sports and school. And then you could even get as specific as different subjects. Maybe there's something that bugs you in English or in math. So that's one way to generate a good list. So maybe you decide after thinking about chores is that making my bed takes too much time. Ultimately, the purpose of this list is to give us ideas of things that we might invent to solve these problems. Maybe another thing you want to put on the list is my sister. Okay? This is a bad idea. You shouldn't put people's names on the list. So instead of my sister, what is it your sister does that bugs you? So maybe she goes into your room when you don't want her to. So maybe what bugs you is when people ignore my privacy. Or maybe when people use my things without asking. Okay, maybe these are sibling issues, okay? Maybe another thing you might want to consider as we go back to that list of different ideas, is there a problem that you can list that seems to be an issue you want to focus on? So maybe one thing that bugs you is people not having access to clean water, or that kids go hungry each day. Okay, so it would be good for you to have a list of small issues that are part of your everyday life, and then bigger issues in terms of society. So you're going to go through the whole list, you're going to make your 20 things, and then you're going to select the 3 that are most important to you, and you need to designate why those or how those are most important to you. So I'm going to suggest that you put an asterisk. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go back. Here we are. Okay, that you're going to put an asterisk next to the ones, or you could highlight and maybe add a color in there if you wanted to highlight it. Okay? No, that's a bad plan. I want to change it to highlight and then pick my color. There we go. Okay, so if that's one of the ones that bug you, so you're going to list 3 of those. And then finally, if you put something on the list that's just a noun, like let's say pickles bug you. Okay, well that's not really helpful. I really like pickles, so I'm not going to understand why you don't like pickles. So make sure if something's on the list and it's not obvious, you haven't given any explanation as to why it bugs you, you provide one. The texture is slimy, and that grosses me out. Okay, I don't need a paragraph. It doesn't need to be perfect sentences. But I do need enough information in there so that I can understand what are the things that bug you, and so that when you go back to choose what are the things that you're going to work on, you have that there for you. So that's task 2A.